Flat tire. Tyler, I'm with Bicycle Generation, and today we're going to be going over a flat tire on a mountain bike. So as you can see right now, we got a low tire. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is we need to disengage the quick release. We're going to open up the lever. Then we have to turn this lever a few times to loosen it up so that way it's going to disengage from the bicycle. Once we do that, we simply lift, wheel comes right out. Now at this point you'll want to take your bike off of the trail. This is going to go ahead and allow other riders to get through. Alright, so now that we realize we got a flat tire, we remove the wheel from the bicycle. Now we need to make sure that we have all the proper tools to change this tire successfully. First and most important thing is making sure that you have a tube. Now the tube's important, but also the valve choice is important as well. This particular bike takes a press-to-valve. That is why I have a press-to-valve tube right here. The other thing that we also need to remove the tire from the bicycle successfully is a pair of tire levers. This will allow us to remove the tire from the rim without causing any damage. And the last thing, which is very important, is your air that you're going to be using. Personally, I like a CO2. It's fast, it's efficient, and it doesn't waste a lot of time as well when you need to do things on the fly. This particular one right here has a regulator. This will allow us to regulate the air that's going inside the tire to make sure that we don't overinflate it and possibly blow it up. So now that we went ahead, we removed the tire from the bicycle. We also went ahead and checked our necessities to make sure that we had everything here. We have to evaluate the tire, okay? This, we're just gonna simply go ahead and look over the tire, making sure that there's nothing sticking out from the external of the tire, something like a thorn, piece of glass, even a piece of wire. This is gonna aid you in making sure that you don't go ahead and cause yourself a second flat tire with your brand new tube that you're about to put in. So after looking at the tire and inspecting it, I can see that there is nothing external sticking out of here. So now we're going to continue on with the flat tire. So we just evaluated the tire. There was nothing externally sticking out of here. So we're good to proceed with the flat. Now the first piece of the tool that you're going to use is going to be the tire levers. They give you 3 of them. We only need 1 tire lever for pretty much every tire application. The reason why they give you 3 is just in case you break one or happen to lose one, there's a few extra there for you. So we remove the tire levers. We put 2 of them back. Now, we're going to want to use the spoon side up, which is that little lip right there. Alright, that's going to allow us to get the tire off of the bead to go ahead and get the actual tire lever in there. Now, what we want to do is start opposite of the valve. So we're just going to flip the tire around. There's less tension where the valve is not placed. So we go ahead and we take the spoon side up. We go inside of the bead. We lift it over. So now we have the tire lever inside of the actual rim itself. We're going to take this and pull this back towards us. Sometimes if you haven't had a flat tire in a while, the tire is going to stick to the rim, which is okay. You're just going to go ahead and pull it back towards you. And we only need to remove one side of the tire, all right? This is going to allow us to get easy access to the tube. You will remove the tube. And now we're good to check the inside of the tire. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and actually take our fingers, which I'm wearing a glove, which is smart, to wipe the inside of the tire. We check the outside visually, but we still want to check the inside to see maybe if that thorn broke off from the actual head and maybe is still inside. This is just an extra precautionary step that will save you a lot of time and also some money, making sure that we go ahead and we do this flat successfully. There is nothing inside of the tire, so now we're good to proceed to the last step.